about to open up the biggest new attraction to come to Orlando in many, many years, June 18th, with our Harry Potter edition. But today, you folks are in for a very, very special treat. And also special, in fact, that there's only 3 launches left, counting this one. Unless our President and Congress extends the program, that appears to be highly unlikely at this time due to a funding issue. But today, Space Shuttle Atlantis begins a 12-day mission. They will deliver the Russian-built Mini Research Module 1. That'll provide additional storage space and also a new docking port for Russian Soyuz craft and Progress spacecraft as well. MRM-1, also known as Rasvet, which in Russian means dawn, will be permanently attached to the bottom port of the station's Zarya module. Now, MRM-1 will carry important hardware on its exterior, including a radiator, airlock, and a European robotic arm. Now, Atlantis also will deliver additional station hardware stored inside a cargo carrier. 3 spacewalks are planned to stage spare components outside the station. That includes 6 spare batteries, what is called a Q-band antenna, and spare parts for the Canadian Dextra robotic arm. Now, shuttle mission STS-132 is the final scheduled flight for Atlantis unless the program is extended. Now, the crew of this, to give you a little bit of rundown who they are, where they're from, the commander, Captain of the U.S. Navy, is Ken Ham. He is 45 years of age. He's from Plainfield, New Jersey, my home state. Garrett Reisman, he is age 42, also from New Jersey, Parsippany, New Jersey, in fact. Steve Bowen, he is a mission specialist, Captain U.S. Navy, 46 years of age, and he was born in Cohasset, Massachusetts. Also in the crew, Tony Antonelli, Commander, U.S. Navy. He is, doesn't say his age here, I don't see where, Detroit, from Detroit, Michigan, there we go. Michael Good, he's 47 years of age, hometown is Broadview Heights, Ohio. And also Piers Sellers, he is 55 years of age. He is from Crowborough, I think it's pronounced Sussex, in the UK. And they are the crew of this particular flight. Now, we're going to be going out to the VIP viewing area. I told you folks are getting on board exceptionally early. The launch is not until 2:20 p.m. The last thing we did hear this morning is everything so far has gone very smoothly. That's always good news. As of early a.m. this morning, very early a.m., NASA was reporting so far no issues they can see to deal with. The weather going to be nothing short of spectacular. There's only a 30% chance of low clouds that could possibly prevent this launch. Let's keep the fingers crossed that does not happen. Normally they say 70% chance of a go for weather and no mechanical or technical issues. That's always a good sign. Now we're going to have a very limited time at the visitor center. Normally we have more time than we're giving you folks today. We do apologize for that. Please keep in mind that's way beyond our control. We have to do what NASA says, and because of the record crowds today and the security issues that presents and the crowd control issues it presents, that's why we must be back on this bus at 9:30 a.m. As I mentioned, as you come through the visitor center entranceway this morning, look to your right as you come out of the building. You will see where the buses always pick up, what we call the VIP viewing area. That is where you go on a regular tour day, because the reason for that is you can't go out there on your own due to security regulations. It's in that general area where this bus will be. You will reboard the very same bus. We are bus number 9. My name is Bob. The words Gray Line, all those things are right in the windshield here. You also see the pink placard, which was indication that we're going out to the VIP viewing area, where we're going to be out there to give you a heads up. Just like theme parks inside the visitor center, a lot of the food, beverage, that kind of thing are kind of pricey. Now, out of the VIP viewing area, they do have special food tents, and the food is much more reasonable. Now, it's not the wide variety. You're going to get hot dogs, burgers, chips, candy, sodas, things like that, but it's much, much lower priced. Also, there are plenty of portable porta potties, very clean, very large, also washing areas out there, and there are even medical tents. If there's any medical issues, those medical tents are staffed by actual doctors and nurses right there on site. We also are surrounded by the official public address system of NASA. You will hear more than those watching on TV. If you've not been here before for a launch at the VIP viewing area, this is the closest spot that NASA allows the public to watch a launch. We're actually 6 miles from the launch pad. It doesn't look that far where we are. The only thing between us and the launch pad is water. You are going to have a completely unimpaired view of this launch. You will see it, you will feel it, and if the wind's blowing in the right direction, you might even smell it. It's an extra sensory experience Folks, you're in for a very, very, very special day. Get ready for it. Be prepared to deal with the heat. Drink lots and lots of water. As soon as the launch is over, I mean as soon as it's over, please get right back on the bus. Coming back is going to take a whole lot longer than going over. And Carlos, our driver, does know a bit of a shortcut we're going to attempt as we come out of there. And a few of the drivers, and I've been on these before, I know the shortcut we're talking about here, hopefully might cut our time down. But I will tell you this, have your patience intact coming back. I have been on buses coming back on a normal launch with normal attendance. It's taken upwards of 3 hours. They're telling us this could even take longer. Let's hope that with Carlos' expertise driving, if the shortcut works out, we'll see what happens. But with the crowd that we're talking about, it's a lot of people and a lot of vehicles. Folks, have a wonderful time. If you have any questions, any issues, you have my name with you. You also have that toll-free number for Gator Tours. Feel free to call it if necessary. Hopefully we'll be accessible, but the Space Center is a very, very large place, and you should be able to find us. Just have a great, great time. Have a safe time, and do deal with the hot weather. It's going to be quite warm today. High rate around 91 degrees today. So drink lots of water, all right? Have a good time, folks.
Thanks, Bob.
I've been many times there, watched big old gators, 8 and 10 foot gators swim on by us. So you'll see they have it roped off by the edge of the water. That is why. You are in Florida. We are the Gator State. And as we come down towards the Space Center on the road as we approach, and I'll point this out to you, more than likely, on both sides of the road as we come up to the Space Center, you will see gators. There's water on both sides of the road. And if you watch very closely, it's usually a rare day that we don't see at least one or more gators in that water. So if you've never seen a gator live, you've got a good shot today. But again, when you're near that water, folks, stay away from the water. Do not become gator food. You have, take them with you. Also, to make things easier, a suggestion was made, I think it's a good suggestion, when you come back on the bus for the VIP viewing area, please go back to your same seat so we don't have chaos getting back on the bus. All right? Thanks for your cooperation. The Astronauts Hall of Fame. I want you to be aware of that. That's run by the very same management company that runs the Kennedy Space Center. Through security, it takes quite a bit of time. But if nothing else, just take a look at the rocket farm while you're there. That's part of the visitor center. That's all the rockets used in the many, many years in the U.S. space program. And among the things there is a full-sized mock-up of one of the space shuttles. You can go on board. And it gives you an idea as how immense that vehicle really is. And they even have a full-size satellite in the back of the cargo bay. It appears to be almost miniature. The cargo bay is so large. So if nothing else, maybe check the rocket farm out. Again, we do apologize for the limited time at the Visitors Center. But that, of course, we're abiding by what NASA wants to do with the crowds here today. But again, our main objective today, obviously, is the launch of the Space Shuttle. And again, this is one of only 3 left in the program. You're in for a very, very special day. Just a few minutes away now, folks. Your eyes over here, that is the Astronauts Hall of Fame, and there's also a shuttle right in front of that building as well. You can see the crowds already gathering there. That's pretty much the scene all over. In fact, overnight, last night, quite a few folks camped out here at various sites just off the Space Center property around Titusville, Cocoa Beach, and some of the surrounding area here.